Let's take a look at problem number 12. It says find an equation line in standard form that is perpendicular to 4x plus 5y equals 1 and contains negative 5, 7. Now we're going to first put this in slope-intercept form, and then we'll put it into what we're referring to as standard form. So this is finding an equation on a line perpendicular to a line and passing through a point. Well, there we go. Okay, step 1. Find m. Then within that, we're going to write the given line in slope-intercept form. Identify its slope. And this is a number before the x. And then C. Perpendicular lines have slopes that are negative reciprocals. So, what that means is write the slope from B in fraction form. Flip it. That's the reciprocal part, and change its sign. That's a negative part. Step 2. Plug in the given point for x and y, and m from 1c into y equals mx plus b, and solve for b. And then step 3, write your answer. Well, let's see how these steps go. 12 says it passes through the equation 4x plus 5y equals 1, and well, it's perpendicular to that, sorry. So it's perpendicular to this, and it passes through the point negative 5, 7. Okay, step 1, find m. It says write the given line in slope-intercept form. So we got 4x plus 5y is equal to 1. We want to solve this for y. So I'm going to take the 4x to the right side. We get 5y is equal to negative 4x plus 1. And then divide everything by 5. And we get y is equal to negative 4/5 x plus 1/5. Now B says identify slope, and this is a number before the x. So identified slope, so its slope is negative 4/5. Number before the x. Now C, perpendicular lines have slopes that are negative reciprocals. So first thing we do is write slope from 1 dot B in fraction form. Well, the negative 4/5 is already in fraction form, so we don't have to do anything there. If you had like 5, for example, you'd put 5 over 1. Then we flip it, so bottom goes to top, top goes to bottom. It becomes 5 over negative 4. And then we change the sign. This was a negative, so it becomes a positive 5/4. So the m we're trying to find is going to be 5/4. Step 2. Plug in a given point for x and y and m that we just found into y equals mx plus b and solve for b. Well, they're giving us this point, so they're giving us x and they're giving us y. So we'll plug 7 in for the y. M from what we just found was 5/4. And x is -5. Then plus b. And now we want to solve for b. Well, 5 times -5 gives us -25/4 plus b. I'm going to take the -25/4 to the left side, becomes a +25/4. Now this is a mixed number. We can take 7 times 4, which gives us 28, and add 25, and that gives us a top part. 28 plus 25, that's 48, 53/4. Again, I took the number out in front times the number in the bottom. 7 times 4 is 28, and I add the 25, and that gives me that. Now step 3 was to actually write our answer. Typically, this is the form we're happy with. Y is equal to mx plus b. M we just found was 5/4, and b was 53/4. That's the slope-intercept form. They want it in standard form. Standard form means no fractions. So we're going to multiply everything by 4 to get rid of the fractions. You multiply everything by the LCM of all your denominators. So that gives us 4y is equal to 5x plus 53. Typically, standard form means you go in alphabetical order. Your first variable, which would be x, you want the number in front of it to be positive. And taking that into account, you want everything with a variable on one side, numbers on the other side. So I'll take this 4y and move it over here, and take this 53 and move it over there. Now, unfortunately, there's not like a standards in mathematics for a lot of different things. So let's see if this follows that. No, see, that doesn't follow that. They go ahead and leave the first variable, the x, with a negative number for it. So what they do here is they take the 5x to the left side. So you got 4y minus 5x is equal to 53. Which if I reverse those, that'll give me -5x plus 4y. I'm just trying to get in the right form. -5x plus 4y equals 53. Looks like B is in Bill. It'd be nice if they had standards in mathematics like they do computers, but they don't. You go to a different book and they will be rigid about that, where the first variable, alphabetical wise, has to have a positive number in front of it. So 12b, let's go and check that. And that checks.